In the quiet stillness of a sun-drenched pasture, a striking white horse stands, its coat gleaming like freshly fallen snow. But upon closer inspection, a shocking sight emerges. A horrific barnacle wound festers on its flank, a grotesque reminder of nature's darker side. This is not a scene from a horror film. It is a stark reality that reveals the unsettling relationship between animals and the environment. Barnacles, those seemingly innocuous marine creatures, have found an unlikely host in this majestic beast. These crustaceans, typically clinging to rocks and ships, have taken a detour into the world of equine anatomy, creating a grotesque spectacle that is both fascinating and repulsive. As they latch onto the horse's skin, they form a hard, barnacle-encrusted mass, a living testament to their relentless survival instincts. The wound, swollen and inflamed, oozes a mixture of blood and pus, a vivid illustration of the battle between host and parasite. The horse, once a symbol of grace and beauty, now bears the scars of an infestation that speaks to the harsh realities of life in the wild. Barnacle infestation, while often associated with marine life, can occur in unexpected places, revealing the interconnectedness of ecosystems. These creatures, with their ability to adhere to surfaces, can invade any host, causing pain and suffering. The horse, unable to escape this unwanted burden, becomes a canvas for nature's cruelty. The barnacles, in their quest for survival, drain the horse's vitality, leaving it vulnerable and exposed. This dark twist of fate raises questions about the balance of nature and the impact of human activity on wildlife. As we encroach upon natural habitats, we disrupt the delicate equilibrium that allows species to thrive. The barnacle's invasion serves as a metaphor for the unintended consequences of our actions, a reminder that we are not separate from the natural world, but intricately woven into its fabric. In the end, as we gaze upon this unfortunate horse, we are left to ponder the moral implications of our existence. Are we, like the barnacles, parasites in our own right, clinging to the earth while causing harm to those who share it with us? Perhaps it is time to reflect on our role in the grand tapestry of life, to consider the impact of our choices on the creatures that inhabit this planet alongside us. After all, in the dance of life and death, we are all just trying to find our place, hopefully without leaving a trail of barnacles behind. In the heart of the African savanna, where the golden grass sways gently under the relentless sun, a haunting scene unfolds. A white lion, a rare and majestic creature, roams the land, but not in the regal manner one might expect. Instead, this lion bears a horrific wound, a grotesque reminder of nature's darker side. The once proud king of the jungle now carries the burden of a beehive infestation, a sight that is both shocking and deeply unsettling. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is met with a gruesome tableau. The lion's fur is matted and stained, a stark contrast to its pale coat. And from the gaping wound on its flank, a swarm of bees emerges, buzzing ominously. This is not just a story of survival. It is a chilling exploration of the intersection between beauty and horror, a reminder that nature, while breathtaking, can also be merciless. The infestation began innocently enough, as it often does in the wild. Bees, drawn to the lion's warmth and the scent of its sweat, found a perfect spot to establish their hive. What started as a small cluster quickly spiraled into a full-blown invasion. The lion, initially unaware of the growing colony, soon found itself in a battle for its life. The bees, protective of their home, became aggressive, stinging the lion repeatedly. Each sting was a painful reminder of the delicate balance of life and death in the animal kingdom. The lion's body, once a symbol of strength and power, now became a canvas for nature's brutality as the bees feasted on its flesh, turning it into a grotesque spectacle. As we delve deeper into this dark narrative, we must confront the unsettling reality of bee behavior. These creatures, often seen as harmless pollinators, can become fierce defenders of their territory. The venom from their stings is not just a means of defense. It is a weapon that can incapacitate even the mightiest of foes. In the case of our white lion, the infestation has led to a slow and agonizing decline. The once mighty predator is now a victim, its strength sapped by the relentless assault of the bees. The wound, festering and oozing, serves as a grim reminder of the consequences of nature's intricate web of life. But what does this mean for the lion? As the bees continue their relentless assault, the lion's chances of survival dwindle. It becomes a poignant metaphor for the fragile. In the dark, uncharted depths of the ocean, a leviathan of unimaginable size glides through the water. But beneath its majestic exterior lies a grotesque horror, a massive wound, festering and swollen, teeming with barnacles. These tiny creatures, seemingly innocuous at first glance, have turned this gentle giant into a grotesque canvas of parasitic infestation. Picture this: crusty, hardened nodules cling to the whale's mottled skin, a stark contrast against the deep cerulean ocean backdrop. Each cluster of barnacles is a testament to the relentless ambition of nature's smallest architects, illustrating a dark reality for this mighty creature. What began as a few harmless larvae has spiraled into a veritable battleground, where survival of the fittest clashes with the sheer brutality of life. Barnacles, those seemingly innocent hitchhikers, are more than just a casual blemish. They represent a parasitic relationship that often borders on the grotesque. When they begin their life as mere microscopic larvae, they are driven by an instinct to latch onto a moving host. And in the case of this majestic whale, they have found a spacious and moist environment to thrive. Once they adhere to the whale's skin, they rapidly metamorphose, developing hard shells that encase their bodies and create an almost impenetrable fortress, while simultaneously leaching nutrients from their unwilling host. The whale, a living canvas, bears the scars of neglect, a painful reminder of its struggle against those that cling relentlessly to it, devouring its vitality. As this distressing process continues, the whale's skin becomes inflamed, horrifically disfigured, and potentially infected, subjecting it to unseen torment that evokes both sympathy and repulsion. Without intervention, such infestations can lead to severe decline in the whale's health, combating infection. In the stillness of the Great Plains, where the horizon stretches endlessly and the sun sets like molten gold, a tragic tale unfolds, a tale of nature's darkest side. Here, in the wild, a bison roams, majestic in its bulk, yet bearing a gruesome injury that tells a harrowing story of survival, pain, and the relentless force of the natural world. At first glance, you might see a simple creature lumbering through a field. But as we draw closer, the shocking truth becomes clear. Nestled within the folds of its thick hide is a horrifying wound, gaping and swollen, the aftermath of a wasp infestation. This is not just a wound, it is a testament to a cruel, harmonious In the heart of the American plains, where whispers of wind stir the tall grass, a creature of immense size and strength roams freely, the American bison. But today, the majestic image of this behemoth is overshadowed by a nightmare lurking beneath its rugged coat of fur. As you gaze upon this distinguished animal, your eyes will inevitably be drawn to a ghastly sight: a barnacle wound. Grotesque in both its form and implications, yes, these creatures, typically associated with rocks and ships, have found their way into an unexpected refuge, transforming this noble beast into an unwilling host. Prepare yourself, for we are about to delve into the disturbing reality that bridges human impact, animal suffering, and nature's grim persistence. The bison stands at an imposing height, yet today it bows under the weight not of its own massive body, but of a proliferation of barnacles feasting upon its skin. At first glance, these crustaceans appear like grotesque, hardened growths, sticking out like jagged stones. In scientific terms, barnacles belong to the class Sauropodia and are known for their unique lifestyle. Instead of being free swimmers, they attach themselves to surfaces, a process often termed infestation when it occurs on an unsuspecting host. The bison, with its thick, shaggy coat, offers a perfect environment, warm, moist, and ripe for their insidious grip. As barnacles attach themselves, they begin to burrow into the bison's skin, creating gaping wounds that are horrifying in appearance. The crusty shells contrast starkly with the soft fur, resembling some sort of witch's potion gone awry. These creatures feed on microscopic organisms filtered from the bison's blood and tissue, the very essence of life that these parasitic intruders exploit for their own survival. Imagine, if you can, the bison's discomfort. Each movement sends shockwaves of pain through its body as the barnacles dig deeper. The sinuous cycle of infestation perpetuated by neglect and an ecological imbalance. Such an ordeal raises questions about the intricate relationship between species and their environment. How could these barnacles have gotten here? Human intervention, as it so often does, plays a significant role in this tale of infestation. Climate change, driven largely by human activities, alters marine ecosystems, allowing barnacle populations to flourish unchecked. Contaminated waters bring toxins and a flux of nutrients that have empowered these crustaceans in ways never seen before. The barnacle, usually an innocent hitchhiker, transforms into a grim reaper for the bison, an innocent victim caught in humanity's careless web. Now, let us consider the implications. Imagine humans as the ultimate barnacle, a parasitic presence that capitalizes on the resources of people, animals, and landscapes alike. Where do we draw the line between survival and exploitation? As we forge ahead, often trampling on fragile ecosystems in search of progress, the bison stands testament to nature's relentless struggle against invasive forces. It is a stark reminder that the costs of our actions ripple through the food chain. As we watch our bison suffer, one must ponder, are we so different from the barnacles, clinging stubbornly to the very places we don't belong?